This just in, another Blackpool resident was reported missing today in a case that continues to baffle local authorities.
Shortly after my brief stint in Louisiana, I received a curious missive from an anonymous source. A small parcel containing a simple invitation was wrapped inside clipped articles from various newspapers. The invitation's brevity, combined with the grim nature of the headlines, suggests something quite ominous is transpiring again in the coast of England. I swore to myself I would never revisit that house near the cliffs. I have no wish to look upon its burned shell and remind myself of the horrors beneath it. Yet here I stand in Blackpool, preparing once more to return to these haunted grounds, and hopefully survive long enough to tell the tale of my escape from Ravenhearst. I have something to show you. Another goes missing. Alright, we are back. I am here for Escape from Ravenhearst. I actually, turns out I might have played this game, because it seems very familiar, but I don't think I played it for super long. And I actually think I might have played the iOS version of it on Apple, on my iPad, I think. But I'm not sure. But I some of it is very familiar. Yes, let's roll into this and see what kind of damage I can cause. Bummer. It's broken. I guess I tempted fate one too many times. Matches in here. The local authorities have secured the front gate. I'll need to rip these chains off to gain entrance. If I tried to pull out these wires by hand, I'll probably just strip some of the covering. Here we go. Oh, we gotta lock it.
Detective, you should not have returned. It's not safe for you here. My soul is now free, but I fear that you are in great danger. Because you've done so much to help me and the others, we now promise to follow and assist you. Unfortunately, altering the appearance of objects in the world of the living is the only way for us to offer physical support. If you must stay here, use my locket as your guide to find the changing objects. See if you can locate the changing object on the automobile. Well done, Detective. Now, find the changing objects outside the gate so that we may assist you in your investigation. We wish you luck, but be mindful of the perils that await you.
And this mysterious locket opens when there are changing objects nearby. A number inside the locket shows you how many objects you must find. Telling me of the first one. Just how that one changed. And that one. Ghosts will offer help after you've located all the morphing objects. Be sure to investigate areas where they direct your attention. Oh, new kind of inventory. Interesting. Alright, upon my arrival at the manor gates, I stepped from my vehicle into a large puddle born from the chilly autumn rain. A quick flash of gold near a storm grate caught my attention, and I reached down to collect a locket that once belonged to a woman whose spirit I wrestled from this awful place. Just then, the locket's owner and the manor's namesake appeared before me and delivered a warning that caused the hairs on my arms to rise. Emma's ghost advised me to leave Blackpool before I meet her fate. Upon refusing, she offered to follow and assist me by altering the appearance of objects that might aid in my investigation. After some hesitation, I paused, looked around, and finally collected the objects she affected. True to her word, Emma's locket suddenly burst open with a blast of ghostly energy, drawing my attention to a nearby lantern. When I looked again, she was gone. The decaying ironwork is loose here. If I could hit it with something heavy, I might be able to break it free. The rocky path shows little sign of recent travelers. A rope swing near the path has seen better days. Cool drops of rain descend from the waiting foliage. Okay. A tightly wound packet of mail is wedged into the slot. Wedge it. Oh. What's up? Ever-present Raven watches me intently. Familiar structure near the manor has nearly collapsed upon itself. Yet another goes missing from Blackpool. Local authorities remain baffled by a seemingly unrelated disappearance. Ginger Spangle has been searching for her son since he went missing after school on Thursday afternoon. He normally arrives home no later than 4 o'clock, so of course I became immediately concerned, said Spangle, who is the latest grieving relative in a series of disappearances that continue to perplex the Blackpool Police Department. Local authorities are becoming increasingly suspicious that a chain of prior missing person cases may be somehow related. Once we started seeing the similarities, it quickly became clear we might be dealing with something that has been going on perhaps more than a century, quoted the Deputy Police Chief, Nigel Fitzsimmons. Even on my best day, I couldn't move that thing. A nondescript tap holds a few clues. Contraption encounter on my last visit barely clings to the door.
Please, heed our warnings, Detective. Turn back while you still can.
The rusted pump maintains its grasp on the garden hose. The heavy stone is wedged in there rather tightly. I can't reach it. Anguish cries from help reverberate through the drain. This baby just changed. Oh, nope. It's dead, though. Oh, so is it no longer hidden objects? Is it now morphing objects? A little sad, I think. Can I just change? No, it was your ear. I came across some familiar fixtures under a bridge outside the manor. The remains of an old whack-a-troll machine has been discarded and left to rot beside a shallow stream. Upon inspecting the machine, Emma's locket sprung open to offer ghostly assistance. Sure enough, after locating clues left by otherworldly helpers, the game machine briefly came to life, knocking over a bucket that contained a rag I may use for later. There is also an abandoned stove here, but when I tried to look inside, I found its door rusted shut. I should find something to pry it open. Locked. Why am I not surprised? Okay. Oh, fine. Okay. The creepiness of this place has not diminished since my last visit. A small, dilapidated cottage, once inhabited by the son of my nemesis, Charles, barely remains standing. It was here that I abducted by Charles and a son, Victor, before he thwarted their attempts to imprison the souls of 2 little girls and their mother inside caves beneath the manor. A small box secured with a custom lock appears to be a new addition, but its owner and contents will presently remain a mystery until I can find a way to get it unlocked. Charles's creepy son, Victor, and my arch nemesis, Charles Dalimar. Oh, that's not. In the darkness like this, it's actually kind of easy to spot the items. They are different colors than the rest of the map. Like, the map is flat, where the items that morph are stand out. Kind of funny. Pile of scrap metal is too heavy to move by hand. I need something to help lift it. Distant lighthouse occasionally illuminates the dusty shed. Oh, it was the lighthouse spinning around that I saw. An old pulley hangs above a pile of metal refuse. the map. Seems appropriate. A board from the dismantled gate has embedded in the windshield. I'll write up the expense report later.
Please, detective, abandon your pursuit before you're harmed.
Rebbe. A rope holding up the bucket is pretty sturdy. I can't pull it apart. I got it. Fair enough, you've been through a lot. Given the amount of property damage I inflicted here in the past, I didn't hesitate to wrap a chain around the manor gates and attach it to my car. Perhaps in hindsight, I should have opted to find another way in, since I almost certainly overheated the engine, to say nothing of the sign impaled in my windshield. The steps leading to Ravenhearst Manor lie before me, and I can make out the charred silhouette of the once opulent Victorian home. Ethereal voices of the souls I've saved continue to discourage my investigation. I get the impression they know something I do not, but I need to learn more about who requested my presence and why. The ghosts are warning me of something. The scorched remains of Ravenhearst Manor stand defiantly, as if refusing to die. The manor's pediment shifts uneasily, giving me second thoughts about going inside. I'm a bit bummed it's morphing objects, not hidden objects. Property of Blackpool. This stone once thrust turned it all to dust. Date of the last will illuminates the sins past. A taunting yet cryptic message greets my return to Blackpool. I feel like that's changing out there, but no. Yeah.
Please, do not enter these forsaken grounds.
You're gonna keep telling me, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Darkness obscures the engraving of this grave marker. Oh.
Detective, you must go away before it is too late.
We're down here. I can't move my legs.
That's a problem. Smoke billows out from the overheated car's engine, but the hood is too hot to open with bare hands. I can't see much of anything through the smoke from the overheated engine. Luckily, my recklessness with the gate didn't damage the engine. I can't get it close enough to pull the key. I need something to lower the magnet down. After much effort locating and retrieving the lighthouse key, I finally gained access to the base of the watchful tower. Unfortunately, darkness within the entry hinders further exploration of the structure. The irony of needing light to see inside a lighthouse would be mildly amusing if I wasn't soaking wet from the autumn storm. Through feeling around in the dark and using the occasional flicker of lightning as a guide, I managed to locate an old stove that might illuminate the room. I'll need a way to get the fire started, but the heat might help dry out my soaked clothing. The damp wood refuses to burn. An absence of light impedes my investigation. Various maps and books with obscure titles muddle the desk. Puzzles. Okay. Lamps down after terrible storm. Lightning caused a power cut for the local grid. Luckily, I had an extra 25 amp fuse on hand to bodger the electrical box outside. The power co's answering phone instructed me to enter a reset code before power could be restored. Render picked up some food for that stray black tabby who often comes to visit. 5374. Various scribbled gibberish or sketched onto the surface of an old map. Thick gob of paint has spilled on the floor. Where's a janitor when you need one? Elaborate tile work seems out of place within the pedestrian structure. Ew. I'm gonna need paper, aren't I? Because I help but notice that the case report isn't triggering, and I don't know if these things are important or not. They seem important, right? I feel like they would be important. A heavy trapdoor prevents me from investigating the lighthouse summit. Edmund Last, 31142. NW, let's see, NWSN little w? Okay, so we know that west is 8. Oh, this looks fun. Light override. That's a problem. My trespassing and subsequent tinkering within the lighthouse has led to an unexpected setback. Seems my tampering with the controls has caused some kind of power malfunction that knocked out the main light. I remember seeing an electrical box on my way here. I should have a look to see if I can remedy the situation. It's only a matter of time before the disabled beacon draws unwanted attention to my investigation. I've never seen such a grandiose contraption. Oop, not what I meant to do. Okay. So 5374. So I want this number. Oh. I got a hose. A bit of paper is caught between the craggy rocks. Okay, so we got the rest of the clue to that note, which I think the only thing I know of that has arrows is up this way. Oh, there was that tombstone, the one on the last. That was... I wrote it down. 1 second, somewhere. 31142. 3, 1, 1, 4. 3, 1, 1, 4. Not what I meant to do.
You shouldn't have come back to this awful place. The darkness lies waiting. You must leave at once.
Thanks, girls. Here lies... well, that's unfortunate.
Looks like you've dug your own grave, Detective. Father will be so very pleased.
We should not have returned to this place.
We need to get out of here at once.
Welcome back, Detective. I can't wait to show you what I've been working on. After you destroyed my home and family, my good son Victor took it upon himself to travel back in time and begin work on my greatest creation. With the souls of my loved ones forever out of reach, I needed you to lure them back home. I knew you couldn't resist returning to torment me. Time and again, you've misunderstood my intentions. That's why I've built this prison for you, so that you may better understand. Before you die, I want you to know what it's like to be me.
Well, that was unfortunate. Charles Dalimar should have known my arch nemesis was the root of this investigation. He managed to lure me and the ghost of his family back to his nest of horror beneath Ravenhearst Manor. Because of me, Emma, Rose, and her twin daughters are now trapped within large fluid-filled cylinders at the center of a massive underground complex. I fear for my only hope for survival is to learn the rules of my captor's twisted game. What does he mean by better understand me? And what of the Blackpool disappearances? I have little choice but to move forward, though I can't imagine what evil lies before me. I'm trapped. Welcome home, Detective. Let yourself inside the center door. eBay. Well, this is unfortunate series of events, isn't it? Alright, let's use the key, huh? Together again. A small package containing a note and a key welcomed me once more to the hollowed-out space beneath Ravenhearst Manor. After hesitantly following the note's instructions, I approached the only door in the room and inserted the key into the lock. A quick series of rattles within the door proceeded to release of spring-loaded arms containing curious class tokens etched with a bit of cryptic imagery. Upon closer inspection, the images on the tokens appear to match detailing within the chamber. I'm curious to see what happens if I hold the tokens in front of the room's matching designs. Gather. Again. Oh, don't know. There we go. Alright, girls, I will be back, I promise. Oh, damn. The facade of a hospital looms before me in a massive underground cave. Visitation hours begin at 2. I find myself gazing at the facade of a hospital with an enormous cavern. The voice of Charles Dalimar echoes from a small speaker, welcoming me to a fabricated structure meant to represent his birthplace. The institution's entrance is blocked by one of his eccentric locks, consisting of a series of small handmade clocks. The dull roar of machinery is occasionally punctuated by heavy rock slamming down around me, forcing me to dance wildly to avoid being pulverized.
It's only fitting our tour of me begins where I began. It's not the real hospital where I entered this wretched world, but a reasonable facsimile nonetheless. Hurry. Hurry, detective. I wouldn't want you to miss visiting hour.
He said visiting hour starts at 2, right? Anything else back here, am I? Sparky's horse meat rod. I love me some horses. Premium dog food, 5-faced, licking flavors, beef, chicken, pork, liver, and fish. Pork. Magazine in the waiting room lies open, revealing an old pet food advertisement. Low Lights, the monthly book for rotten brats. See horrific and painful uses for your furniture. Oh, am I actually playing a hidden object game? What happened to his leg? Alright, a bobber, a penguin. Ice cream cone. Pork chop. Ear of corn. A banana, a belt. I'm so disturbed. What ate his leg? Do I want to know? Alright. Oh, in his arm. The hell am I playing? Oh, there's his leg. A bummer. Got a hand right here. Franklin. A muffin. Cthulhu's head. Pork chop. Guy drowning. Fine. Nothing to see here, folks. Was this really a game that they marketed to children? Or was I just a messed up kid who thought it was a fine game to a game that was fine for me to play? A salamander. A banana. Banana. I don't know what a kangaroo rat is. That's something that I shouldn't know. There's a salamander, though. Bobber. Oh, a radish. Is this a radish? Why do these jellyfish look kind of phallic in nature? I guess don't ask questions you don't want answers for? That's probably valid. Found the kangaroo belt. Or, kangaroo rat. Oh, is this a necktie right here? Pretzel. Oh, I'm still missing one candy cane. I got a feather. Okay. A medical personnel only. Okay, so I'm gonna guess I don't know anything about this yet. Maternity ward entrance is secured. An antique medical photographs adorn the walls, making this twisted illusion all the more real. Not sorry. The parenting book. The Naughty Child, I think is what it says. Whoops. How do I sit? How do... Found a bell. Labeled. Okay, placing an item in fine. We'll come back to that. Oh. Morphic objects, alright.
making so much noise.
The automaton threatens to carve me up if I keep making noise. It looks like something is sewn into its gown. To say my captor has gone out of his way to create these disturbing scenarios would be quite the understatement. Not only are the rooms in this place fashioned to exacting detail, they're also populated with mechanized figurines that help make the illusion even more real. For instance, the robotic effigy of a surgeon springs to life whenever I go near it. I can make out something sewn into his gown, but there must be some kind of sound sensor that allows me to hear me approach. I need to take a closer look without being stabbed with that scalpel. The patient's chest cavity is secured with leather straps. Oh. Math puzzles. I hate math puzzles. Alright. I got the top row done. Now the bottom row. Middle row is done. Ooh, okay. Got a key.
He doesn't look too good. He doesn't look too good. Go to the light. I should have gone to medical school.
Judging from the beaker, it's human blood, type A. Go to the light. Hold on. He doesn't look too good? Or work too good? I should have gone to medical school. Me too, dude. Me too. Except for I'd be horrible at it. I would be wretched. Cables performing some unknown function snake their way between the walls. Oh, this is comforting. Several mannequins are stuffed inside a non-functioning freezer unit. Anonymous soul number 1. Gastroeruptus. I think that's a real thing, but alright. Anonymous soul number 3. Reverse diarrhea. Anonymous soul number 4. Head fell off. Oh. Morphing items it is. One of you are gonna. You guys changing color? No? Something in here changed. I think the morphing items are growing on me. I do miss the hidden objects, though. Whatever it is, it's subtle. Or not. It's ginormous and I just can't see it. Oh, it's the coffee stain. Why did this come back? This hurt-looking thing. It was gone and then it came back. The face of the freezer door is locked with 4 strange dials. Speaker is my only clue.
Nurse, did you hear something? Doesn't look too good. To the light.
Ooh, 112. Yes, 7-4 because it's circled. Two makes him really tall. 4, 5, 6. Then number 3. Reptile dysfunction. That shouldn't be funny, but it is. Alright, 4, 6. I goofed. Three, 8, 2. Okay. I wrote it as 8.5 on my scrap paper, so I was confused. So it's the 4th one. The UL? Right, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, I did this wrong. Okay, so 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Oh, I did it right. Right. And then 3 was 8. 2 would makes it O. And then number 4 was 5, 6. 2, 3. Oh, I'm missing one. 2, 3, 4, 5. One. Whoopee cough. Alright, number 5 was 8. Oh, flood is the word. My worst nightmares don't hold a candle to the appalling scenarios I continue to encounter in this awful place. Mechanical doctors, nurses, and patients are now superseded by pregnant mannequins with dolls representing their lifeless offspring. As if the horror before me wasn't frightening enough, I've discovered the bellies of the life-size figures can be manipulated with the touch of my hand. This entire place is one eccentric and thoroughly disturbing puzzle. I hope I can live long enough to solve it. Rear gate is locked. Stomachs can go up and down. How weird can this get? Oh my god! What the flippin' hell? I feel something rattling inside the doll. There's no way to see. Why in the hell did I just pick up 4 dolls? Another monitor relays the taunts.
Look at my pretty maids all in a row. Touch their bellies, make them grow. Bellies, pump them up all nice and neat. Earn yourself a delicious treat.
Creepy. Reminds me of an actor. But it's not. I looked him up. I can't think of the actor that I'm thinking of. That's been in more recent things. But this actor's not the same because I looked it up. But disturbing. That was gross. Four, 5, 9, 2. Is that gonna mean something? Mass machinery powers the disturbing scenario before me. Ugh, okay. Oh, you know, I bet I have to put the... So... Ooh, baby.
Isn't she lovely, Detective? The miracle of birth is something I want you to experience. If you wish to live, you must first give life to me.
You know, I figured it out what he reminds me of. He reminds me of Ralph Fiennes, is that how you say his name? He played Voldemort, but he also played in the newest movie, The Menu. It's actually from The Menu is what he's reminding me of. Alright, alright. What am I supposed to do with this creepy lady trying to give birth? Okay. Money right here. Look. Okay. I'm gonna be honest to you, I'm gonna be transparent. I use dry erase marker on my screen to remember which eyes I poked. Because, I don't know. Nope, gotta. Okay, what's going on here?
You can scarcely imagine it, Detective. Healing someone, only to later pluck the final petal from their once lovely bloom. I want you to know what it feels like to give and take life.
This bizarre complex must be filled with hidden cameras, as my enslaver appears to be closely tracking my movements. A series of speakers and video monitors have been installed so he can relay taunts and twisted thoughts as I struggle to find a way out. One deranged tirade was just delivered on the joys of giving and taking human life. I don't fully understand his goal by trapping me here, but he is clearly delighted by playing God and watching me squirm. Patient suffers from acute lack of eternal organs. 4 for red, give life to the dead. 5 for blue, nice knowing you. Eerie poem hints at my captor's horrible intentions. Unidentified unidentified fluid occupies the vessel. Click on that. The windows to this facade are more than an inch thick. I need to find another way out. This device appears to monitor the mannequin's vital signs. Certificate of birth, Charles Dalimar. Stork Industries, DNA. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, dude. Anita's on the cadence machinery. that one's correct. I need this one to be 2, that's correct. 7, 8. Up. I think that's right. I've successfully given birth to a doll that's representing my demented rival. The wires form some kind of grotesque umbilical cord. Right. Alright, ready? This is so disturbing. I got a baby. Okay, little by little I continue to unlock the abominations crafted by the unbalanced mind of Charles Dalimar. The man who enslaved Rose, Emma, and the twins now directs his madness towards me, a rat in his horrific maze. I fear the hospital is only the beginning of my trials, and refuse to give pause to imagine what terrors lie ahead. I can't help but feel guilty for the fate that's befallen the souls who followed me here. Without their help, I don't think I would have made it this far, yet I should have heeded their warnings and left while I had the chance. What the heck do I do with this thing? Am I done here? Can't see anything else to do. A key acquired in the operating room appeared to match one of the keyholes in the room where my ghostly assistants are trapped. On inserting the key, a series of metal arms snapped out, revealing a collection of tokens similar to those discovered when I first fell down here. I'm anxious to see what might happen if I collect the tokens and hold them in front of the objects represented in each photo. My captor seems intent on making sure I examine each facet of his twisted scenarios.
ourselves a bleeder.
Got ourselves a bleeder. Oh my gosh. Do I got them all now? Okay, I need this one here.
Mommy, what's happening to me? Please help us.
My intuition proved correct about the lock in the noisy chamber where the ghosts are trapped. Unlocking the device brought forth a deafening clatter as a menagerie of instruments sprung to life around me. Fluid drained from the tank containing the spirit of Rose's daughter, and just when I thought I saved her, the entire tank slipped violently into a recess in the marble floor. Presently stunned, I need to collect myself before investigating a doorway revealed by the missing tank.
Help!
I'm trying.
Please! Help us! Somebody! Help! Please help us!
I'm trying.
Please help! Help! Why? Help! Help us! Somebody! Help! Help us!
Won't let me do anything.
Help us! Somebody!
Alright. Something just broke.
Help us!
Okay. I just had to leave and come back. Alright.
Welcome to my childhood home, Detective. This is where I was taught my place in life. This is where I learned pain and fear. How could you understand me without knowing how that feels? Welcome to my childhood home, Detective. This is where I was taught my place.
Someone's not going to win Parent
This
of
is
the
where
Year.
I learned pain and fear. How you can understand
I see a familiar face down here.
feels.
With myself in the starring role, I now stand before the second act of my imprisoner's demented performance. My puppet strings dangle in front of an underground version of my host's childhood home. As the distant clatter of machinery echoes off the cavern walls, my captor's voice welcomes me from a speaker placed inside a mailbox, saying, "It has become clear he wishes for me to experience the adversity he endured as a child. With no exit in sight, I have little choice but to continue to dance for his amusement. The carriage is rigged to some kind of sensor." A fairly innocuous-looking brownstone looms before me inside an enormous cavern. A series of underground waterfalls would appear lovely if not for the circumstances. Wow. The The weathered mannequin conveys a look of great despair. Oh, alright. Morphing object game. That sounds like fun. Mama's leavings? Like in her, as in her ash? Oh, hair and fingernails. Yuck is right. No thanks, I've already got sticky pie feeling all over my hands, and I bet no place to wash them. Saw something change over there. The door to the dumbwaiter will not open. All you do is complain, I think is what the mysterious voice is saying.
So stupid.
Ooh. I might have to put a trigger warning in the beginning of this game. Pantry is too dark, I can barely see my hand.
So stupid. All you ever do is complain.
Dead bugs and rotting food give the stove a lovely odor. I don't know what the... nice. Several plates coated with rotting food gathered at the end of the hall.
Where have you been?
Little in life has prepared me for the inexplicable situation I find myself in as I struggle to escape the confines of Charles Dalimar's bizarre playground. Within the second story of his mock childhood home, I come upon a massive mannequin representing his mother, Abigail Dalimar. As if that wasn't horrific enough, the enormous puppet has been rigged to respond to my touch and occasionally erupts with verbal outbursts when I approach. A book wedged beneath the mattress looks like it belongs with the collection of the living room, but I'm unable to free it from the weight of the mannequin. Maybe I can find something to make her laugh harder. I need to find something to tickle her butt with.
Get to it, boy! I own you.
Oh, gross. Gross. What I have to say about that. A little escape room under the stairs where... This household has been 2 days without a whooping. The previous record was 1 day. Let us work together towards 0 days. Tiny crawl space beneath the stairs looks like a child's hiding space. Monday's chores, 9 a.m. Wake Mama with smelling salts. 10:30, bleach Mama's eyebrows. 11:25 a.m. Prepare steaks, eggs, potatoes, bacon, and deep fried critters for lunch. 1:30 p.m. Wash all the lunch dishes and mop floors. 2:20 p.m. Watch Mama during her nap so she doesn't choke. 4:20 p.m. Clip Mama's toenails after supper. 7:40 p.m. Trim Mama's nose hairs. 10 p.m. Pop Mama's wretched pimples. Yeah, that's really gross. $4.25.
Don't clip my nails! I'm gonna work you so hard!
Thankfully, there is no housekeeper making me collect such items. Aha. All back from the last one. As expected, the cabinet is filled with an assortment of medicinal products. Bathtub is filled with filthy water. I am not putting my hand in there.
Where have you been? Watch it! Out! Watch it! What? Out! Watch it! Be careful! Out! Get back in your cage!
Oh wait, 7:40. God.
Get in here and trim my hair! Get to it, boy!
Gross.
You enjoy this, don't you?
No. No, I do not.
Charles! Come pop my pimples!
I am thoroughly not enjoying this
There
level.
you are! Feels so good.
Ugh. Yeah,
I own you.
I guess I'm supposed to put this. Ugh. Oh, flippin' gross. Alright, Charles Dalimar is forcing me to live his life. His anger towards my prior investigations is made manifest by the many years spent constructing this outrageous form of revenge. Not enough for him to describe his pain, he wants me to experience it firsthand. Inside his mind, this must make perfect sense, but after clipping Mother Abigail's toenails, it's clear that I'm firmly within the grasp of an unhinged, vindictive monster. Hey, Miss Kitty Cat. Got one more dog food. Oh. I gotta figure out what the order is of the dog food. Right back. Okay, I'm back. I went back and checked.
All you ever do is complain.
Bad child. Charles' wagon's dim interior is obstructed by sturdy metal bars. Oh, recognize this one? This was in, the carnival one that we did. Freaky boy, hide your babies. Witness tongue of freakiness. Totally messed up. This guy is nuts. This poster implies that Charles was once a sideshow freak in Madame Fate's carnival. Did we ever notice his weird tongue? Oh, we turned the hot water up for reason. Oh. Guess it could be nice to turn the water off. Why is that hands? The twitching appendages creep me out. Can't imagine being cooped up in this thing. Mrs. Abigail Dalimar, on behalf of the Manchester Provincial Lunatic Asylum, we hereby accept your son as a new patient and promise to liberally apply all forms of corrective treatment. As per your wishes, we agree that Charles shall have no knowledge of or interaction with his father, who also resides within our custody. Sincerely, Dr. Robert Lasweller. Human-sized gerbil feeder must have provided water to Charles as a child. A letter sent from the lunatic asylum in Manchester confirms information I've seen in the past regarding Charles Dalimar's admission to a mental institution. What's new, however, is a bit of Charles's father being a patient in the same facility. Who was Charles's father? Did Abigail have him committed as well? And what does this have to do with the missing persons case in Blackpool? I'll wager my captor's excited to make me walk a bit farther in his shoes to find out. I grow tired of your games, Charles.
Are you enjoying your walk in my shoes? How does it feel to be caged? How does it feel to grovel at the heels of that vile beast that called itself my mother? I'm glad you're beginning to understand.
Right. Big Skull is not helpful at this moment. scene representing a dead patient laying motionless on the bed. Madman key. Heart. I'll put this in here. They're a flower one. Not the right flowers. I know where. But not right. Oh, I was right on this one. For some reason I thought it was a top corner, so I was really like, I dismissed my own thought, but... Have one more. What's this? Ah, that's where I seen them. Okay.
Mother, it's happening to me too.
Sorry, kid.
The place Mother sent me was as cold as her heart. From her I learned pain. From here I learned madness.
Like peeling back layers from a rotten onion, the wonders of this underground nightmare continue to evolve and tell the unsettling tale of my captor's existence. I now find myself shin deep in snow outside the gates of a towering representation of a mental hospital, no doubt meant to mimic the place that imprisoned my host many years ago. High above, I can make out the piping and spouts exuding a continuous flurry of man-made snow, whose presence delivers the final brushstroke to a chilling portrait. I have little choice but to find a way inside to unlock another closet containing Charles Dalimar's emotional belongings. Need to have a look inside the guard shack. I don't know what is happening. What a mess. It would take me forever to comb this junk for clues. The gate control is rendered immovable due to the ice-covered mannequin. Okay, I will be right back. It looks like I locked back up again. I'm back. I think that fixed my issue. So far, well, I've had other problems in other games. This one has had kind of the most where I've had to leave and come back. The other ones that I had problems with, I couldn't even just get them started. I just realized the eyeball is following my mouse. Kinda. That was a subtle one. There we go. Frozen Dummy presides over access to a large gate outside. What a mess. It would take me forever to comb this junk for clues. Something old. Photograph with an ambiguous clue lies outside the asylum's facade. Mechanized figures meant to frighten are unfortunately doing their job rather well. Quick flashes of movement only add to my anxiety. Spider. Looks like someone left here in a hurry. Glowing fire is a contrast against the frozen halls of the asylum. Various psychology diplomas and certificates adorn the walls of the fabricated office. I don't know which direction to go first. Locked tight, sure enough. Snow falls gently within the cave outside the office window. Oh, okay. You just tilt your head. Something borrowed. Another cryptic photo dangles from the automaton's neck.
We're getting closer, Detective. Can you feel us coming together?
This is like another surveillance room we had to do anything with. An assortment of instruments and dials whose purpose is unknown. A map of ventilation system shows a connection between the community room and cell block A. In case of rioting or other emergency, patients can be suppressed by introducing gaseous sedatives through ventilation links shown above. The hospital morgue. A fuzzy security monitor displays locations I've encountered throughout this twisted place. The operating room. Familiar living room is displayed in the flickering screen. Okay, so is the key that I just picked up, is it for this? Lab notes, August 21st, 1885. I've made significant progress with my research on calming patients through the delivery of vaporous therapeutics. Upon inhaling the fumes of my pungent mixture, test subjects quickly tranquilize into a dreamlike stasis that can last for several hours. The ingredients of my recently discovered tonic are nothing less than years of experimentation and good old-fashioned blood, sweat, and tears. Note details the discovery of a potent relaxing agent. My rational mind knows they're not real, but I'm not taking any chances. Twitching mechanical figures help paint a terrifying picture of a life in a sanatorium. The opulent stained glass contains initials representing the asylum where my captor was imprisoned. Oh, fudging hell. A cacophony of screaming within the asylum appears to be centered around the cell block to the right of the main staircase. Upon descending the stairs and entering the hallway, I was immediately accosted by the groping of mechanical hands from barred cell windows lining the hall. I'm both intrigued and horrified with the ingenuity required to construct such a spectacle, though I'm certain I will need to find another way down the passage without being torn to shreds. The scale of this place is insane, much like the mind of its creator. Periodic table of elements. An open book displays the periodic table of elements. Sometimes in some of these scenes, you can kind of tell which one's the morphing object without actually seeing them more, because they stand out in color contrast. Attention lab staff, the liquid nitrogen is to remain securely locked at all times. We don't want another escape incident with the sewer grating on the courtyard outside. A cluttered laboratory in the asylum contains all forms of scientific accoutrements. Clearly, experimentation of some sort was being done on patients, though I'd rather not give much thought to what evils that entailed. A locked drawer and a pair of cryptic notes take center stage in this location, the latter hinting at the potential method of escape. I suspect my captor is nudging me through this twisted maze, testing to see if I can match wits with his psychotic mind. Winston, I've installed a new lock. Remember, the forecast calls for more rain. These are elements. Figure that out in a minute. I can make out several scientific instruments locked inside the cabinet. So, now that we got the more rain, it is... nitrogen. I think I'm awake enough for this puzzle. skipped it. I skipped it. I have no idea what that puzzle wanted from me. I'm out. Okay, I'm back. I had only played for like 5 minutes, but I was tired and decided to go to bed. I hadn't felt very well. Probably because I didn't sleep at all. Gramophone plays a spirited old-fashioned tune, perfect for shock therapy. Oh, I'm totally gonna have to mute that sound, aren't I? Sorry. Feathered mannequin quivers in fear. A bound mannequin twitches frantically before me. Good. Alright. I'm so sorry, buddy. Feathered mannequin quivers in fear. Ugh. Gross. Oh, I know where to get the blood. Oh, wrong one. There we go. That bedsheet did not look long enough to be able to do that. I managed to climb down into a courtyard where underground winds whipped flecks of man-made ice and snow amid the bleak asylum walls. Another frozen welcoming committee greets my arrival, twitching violently as a token of warning that I not tarry and succumb to their fate. As the far end of the icy yard, I can make out some kind of grating beneath the snow, as light from a barred window flickers brightly enough to garner my attention. I would like to climb up and take a peek into what appears to be a secure cell, but I need to first obtain a ladder. Oh, is that one? Oh, I used it on something, somewhere. I remember. The manhole cover rests beneath the snow in the frigid courtyard. Really? Do I really? The voices calling for help emanate from the recorder, all part of the ruse to lure me down here. Always stop the recorder and move it.
Synopsis: patient number 7149, Charles Nathaniel Dalimar. Subject suffers from thought disorders manifested through the belief that he can create locks that bind a person's soul. Curiously, Mr. Dalimar claims to have learned said ability from his father in this institution. Ironically, his father was a patient in our care, but he died more than a year before his son was admitted. The cell that supposedly houses his father remains empty, save for an occasional raven that sneaks in to escape the cold. Dr. Robert Lanswiller, December 3rd, 1884.
A doctor's voice discussing Charles' dementia. I got dynamite. Nice. Sewer's rocky wall has collapsed at the far end of the tunnel. Blow it up with dynamite or do I? Is there anything else I'm missing down here? This drain must lead to the grating I encountered under the bridge. Looks like I am going this way. Oh, hey! Sweet! Okay, I'm free. Like my wicked puppet master before me, I have escaped the asylum, as well as the confines of the madness beneath Ravenhearst Manor. Although tempted to scale the rocky cliffside and make a hasty retreat, my duty as a detective and my anger towards Charles Dalimar strengthened my resolve to see this situation through to the bitter end. Unfortunately, I have a feeling my adversary feels confident in knowing I wouldn't turn tail and run away. Only 2 remain. Where do I go from here? Did I just break my game? I broke my game. We will be right back. You guys hang in there. Alright, we're back. We broke my game. Nothing that a restart couldn't fix. I tried getting out of there as quick as I could. I'm so sorry. Okay. He always gonna deal high. Okay, an audience of frozen mannequins observe my exploration of the asylum with indifference as the scream of patience reverberate through the marble halls. One of the mechanical denizens is outfitted to play some simple game of cards. The rules are unclear, but my artificial opponent never fails to overturn a card outranking my selection. He's obviously cheating, but I'm not sure what I can do about it. I'm tired and frustrated, and I feel like I'm slipping into a madness that seems conveniently at home in my surroundings. Loose cover, I can feel something. When did we feel something? I can feel something beneath the mannequin's synthetic hair. I need to pry it free. Alright, do I have anything to pry it free? Ventilation duct is empty, save for years of dust. Is this gonna affect me? My fingers are too large to fit into the hole in the middle of that dial. I used an ice pick to give him a lobotomy. Ugh. Alright. We got a new key. The disturbing cast of mannequins stare at me with a soulless gaze.
The mental institution was not a pleasant place. Every day I fought to maintain my sanity. Until one day I met someone I wasn't supposed to meet. So he taught me to escape by embracing the madness. Are you ready to embrace the madness, detective?
A massive window on the far wall is too dark to see what lies behind. Finished in there. I don't want to say ridiculously easy, but it does stand out in contrast. Oh, I wanted to click on the TV. Ooh. Oh, wow. Thanks, ladies. And I guess they're really pissed off. Danger, no unauthorized contact ever. Clearly this area is meant to house the more unbalanced patients. Something new. Another strange photo sits atop the crates of mannequin parts. A potion concocted in the lab did the trick by subduing my mannequin oppressors, though I need to move quickly here should I too fall asleep from the noxious fumes. I'm having second thoughts about carrying this I too am having second thoughts of carrying this innocuous-looking bit of jewelry after witnessing the awesome force displayed by Emma's locket on the security door. That thing must have weighed half a ton. Beyond the gated cell block, I encountered a crumbling dead end as a large section of the institution's walls have collapsed. 2 doors protected by electronic locks block access to maximum security cells, and timers on the locks suggest some kind of rotating combination. If the combination changes all the time, how am I going to find the sequence of numbers that will get me inside? Door ripped right off. Did I just break my game? I did. Oh my god. How does that even happen? What? Back again. Hey, look at us. Okay. I don't want to tell you how long that took me to figure out, but it's something blue. The clue has something to do with the fountain outside the manor. The cell assessed via the security monitor is virtually empty save for the camera that allowed me to view the door's combination from afar. The only pertinent detail in the tiny cell is another odd photograph taped up in the rear wall. I say another because this is not the first such photo I've encountered in or near the asylum. What new game is my adversary wishing to play? Something borrowed, something blue, something old, and something new. I have a bad feeling about this. Is he trying to get married? A video camera whose feed I accessed in the security room downstairs. A ratty old cot rests against the cold stones. Empty sink renders no leaves. Still the wrong direction. A stained glass window as seen earlier casts an eerie glow above the courtyard. A window of a secure cell is too high to access. I need to find a way up. I'm gonna make it. Ooh, I gotta make it. Don't get confused. 1, 7, 3, 6. Hey, I made it with plenty of time. Okay.
The suffering I endured in this place was made bearable by a man I came to know as my father. He taught me to channel my hatred into creating locks that keep others from causing me pain. Once I had the knowledge to create such devices, no door would ever again confine me. That's when I planned my escape.
Man, he looks identical to that menu guy, Lord Voldemort. Patient number. I finally gained access to the recreation of the cell that housed Charles Dalimar in the lunatic asylum. The most obvious item of note is the large window dollhouse containing effigies that almost certainly represent Rose, Emma, and the twins. In case that wasn't disturbing enough, a series of other dolls hang above the house with their feet tethered by green string. A news article detailing Emma Ravenhurst's arrival in Blackpool hangs amid several strange illustrations, and a locked tome resides atop the roll-top desk. I have a feeling I won't like what's in that book, but my survival may hinge on getting it open. An occasional crow appears through the hole to the adjacent wall. Just gonna show me that. Alright. I know the patient number, but by Amelia Baker, Blackpool Gazette staff writer, Blackpool Public Academy would like to extend a warm welcome to its faculty's newest member, Emma Ravenhurst. Miss Ravenhurst joins us all the way from the farmlands. Miss Ravenhurst joins us from all the way from the farmlands of the great states and shall preside over our second-year students. The autumn formal this year is to be held in her honor, and we humbly welcome all residents to come greet Miss Ravenhurst with your gracious hospitality. We believe she will live a long and storied life within our thriving community. Oh boy, Charles must have discovered Emma when he was in the asylum. Alright, well, we know his patient number is 7149. My father has taught me much about life, love, and revenge. With the aid of chemicals acquired in the lab, I will soon bid adieu to the asylum and begin a courtship that shall bear the fruits of my own family. But first, I must return home and kiss Mother farewell. Many nights have I dreamt of returning home to prepare one last delicious snack for dear Mother. After years of suffering within this tiny cell, the date of my abdication shall soon arise. My captor has given me a hint about how he escaped and what he did afterwards. My suspicions about lab chemicals providing the catalyst for my captor's escape have proven accurate, assuming the contents of this diary are truthful. Although I have gleaned no additional information on Charles's mysterious father, I think it's pretty clear what became of dear Mother. He made me ride his coat-tails this far. I don't suppose I'm getting out of here without paying her a visit myself. This can't be happening. Looks like dynamite and a pie. Creepy house contains dolls that represent Emma, Rose, and the twins. And Mr. Charles Dalimar right there. Alright. Well, we know where there's a pie because we dug our fingers in it. And we know where Mama is because we had to care for her.
Get to it, boy!
I need to run and take cover downstairs. I get my mouse back. Sweet. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is so wrong, but whatever. Who am I to say? Promise I'm trying to go quickly to get us both out of here. I just saw it. My not-so-gentle stroll down Charles's memory lane has taken me from birthing him, visiting his abuse-filled home, to ultimately escaping the same way he broke free from the asylum many years ago. I suppose it's no wonder he forced me to relive his mother's last terrifying minutes before delivering his vengeful blow. After shifting through the mannequin Abigail's remains, my ghostly patrons were able to direct my attention to a small jewelry box beneath the rubble. Rip Abigail. Okay, so we have this one here. Guess who just froze again? Me! I got a green handle based on those images. Let's do this again. Alright, the bed. Okay, what was the fountain, right? Was this one? No. Who had the fountain? Oh yeah. I have to go through here, don't I? Please don't tell me I just broke again. I just broke again. What the holy Hannah? Alright, I will be back. Got that. And then the last image. What was the last image? Something borrowed. Okay, everybody cross their fingers. Okay, I made it through that. That's where I crashed the last time. Right. Oh. Did it just happen again? Okay, we'll give it a minute. Well, we know where that one is. Oh, wait. Is it only through the security camera? Probably what it is. Nope. Everybody cross their fingers. See if we crash again. Oh, it didn't count. I gotta bring it up to 12. That looks like something outside. Guess who broke again? We're back. So there's some funky shenanigans happening with these tokens. So I'm hoping that my game isn't broken. Remember, we put that token in there?
Coming home again. I'm coming back to life.
Like her twin daughters, Rose Somerset has just regained her earthly body inside one of the huge tanks in the central chamber. I stood in awe watching the strange liquid drain as her ethereal form quickly returned to a state of flesh and bone. Her surprise rapidly turned to fear when she too was sucked beneath the floor with the hair-raising screams. What manner of voodoo has Charles concocted that could do such a thing? So, something happening here, huh? Ocarina's, if I'm not mistaken. Not exactly what I expected. Alright, one more. Each time I come to grips with the absurdity surrounding me, I continue to step through doors leading to new and improved horrors. That said, my current whereabouts are remarkably serene compared with the previous situations I've been forced to endure. Classical music and gently falling rose petals feel ridiculously out of place in this underground nightmare, which is exactly why I'm keeping my wits about me. I know something horrible may transpire at any turn. What the heck do I do with all these boxes?
Congratulations. I'm sure you'll be very happy.
Something new. Something old.
Make it nice happy.
Something blue. Something borrowed.
Love is eternal, beloved. We are gathered here today to witness an eternal union.
My captor will no doubt appear at any moment to taunt me.
You've made me so happy, Detective. I apologize for the lengthy courtship, but look how we've bonded. Now I can finally give you the gift of our forever home. Come, see what I've built for us, my love.
Well, no thank you. I don't feel the same way. I've had it with this nonsense. I refuse to feel sympathetic for this monster, and I wouldn't marry him even if I did. This marriage is the last straw. 3 times I've been pulled into this nightmare surrounding Ravenhearst Manor, but I intend to locate the missing Blackpool citizens and find out what he's done to the innocent souls that followed me into this ordeal. I'm going after Charles Dalimar, and I won't rest until he and his creepy son are dead. Permanently. Marriage made in hell would be more like it. I made a cup of tea, and it's very good. Alright. Shush. Hey. another one.
Help! Please help! Help!
Oh, guess you just broke again. Woo. Oh, actually, I was going in the right direction.
Congratulations.
Wait, oh, not the one I thought it was.
The place Mother sent me was as cold as her heart. From her, I learned.
Nobody cares, Charles. Nobody cares. Oh wait, I was looking at the right thing. Just, it was a close-up of it.
It's only fitting our tour of me be.
Okay, I think I got them all, right? Yeah.
He's bringing us back to life. Detective, we can no longer assist you. Please, save yourself. Escape this place.
Well, that was fun. Here we go. Figure out where they went. Oh, goodness. Like those before her, Emma Ravenhearst quickly regained her earthly form before dropping beneath the floor to reveal Charles Dalimar's master plan. I could scarcely believe my eyes when I stepped through the doorway and gazed upon a grand Victorian home situated at the center of an enormous cavern. Dozens of missing Blackpool residents hang in suspended animation above me, as extremely hot tendrils of lightning fed energy into something inside the house. I've clearly reached the heart of the complex. I must now confront my nemesis and put an end to his reign of terror. She just dropped right down. She sure did.
Welcome home, my love. Isn't it wonderful? Just imagine it. Hundreds of souls powering my final creation. A machine that gives life to the dead. My family will finally be united forever with you, its newest member.
Now what's the goal? Oh my gosh. I was this close to saying, no, I'm done. Oh no, I'm supposed to read that. Okay. After breaking free from the underground, I rested briefly before taking stock of the items acquired during my investigation. The strange keys embossed with the letter V jogged my memory of the locked box I seen hours earlier inside the cottage shed. Sure enough, the keys fit, and after a bit of finagling, I was able to remove the lock and peek inside. Luckily, the contents of the box were worth waiting for, and might provide the information I need to stop Charles once and for all. His son Victor didn't count on my ghostly assistance helping me locate that which he thought impossible to find. Victor, our magnum opus is nearly complete. Soon we shall reclaim possession of our lovelies while taking sweet revenge on the meddlesome detective. Enclosed, you will find the override switch should only be assessed in light of extreme crisis. As you know, the system can be quite temperamental, and this should be considered a last resort. I trust you will take much care in concealing this critical information. Your loving father, Charles. As I ascended the steps of the underground manor, I was once again confronted by the visage of my demented captor along with his ever-present feathered familiar. The clamorous wailing of organ music poured from the open doorway, and upon peeking inside I behold Charles Dalimar and his son, Victor, celebrating their eternal victory against death. Elated by my presence, their cocky demeanors reflect the gleeful enjoyment in making me bend to their will. We won't be dancing for long.
I can't wait to string you up like the others. Father was right. You couldn't wait to return to our family. I can't wait to...
Make yourself at home, my dear. Celebrate our eternal union.
I've successfully located Emma, Rose, and the twins on the second floor of the rickety subterranean manor. Each is alive and bound inside large metal chambers surrounded by all sorts of mechanical stuff. The same device that gives Charles and Victor eternal life has apparently been used to pull the spirits of my spectral assistants back into their earthly form. I'm unable to loosen their restraints and fear my captors might appear at any moment to permanently string me up in familiar fashion. I need to figure out a way to shut this thing down. Right, left, right, left. Down, up, down, up. Okay. So, right. Oh, I got it. Right, left, Left, right, left. Right, right. Left, left, right, left. Okay, so up, down, up, up, down, up. Alright. And so I imagine I'm counting their blinks. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, I got it.
Mother, what's happening?
No, I will not allow it. You gave yourself to me.
I did.
You understand me, and yet you fail me like all the others. I will never stop hunting you. Even in death, I will rise up and watch you burn!
Alright, alright. Oh, okay. Hey, welcome to 2023.
Brought us back to life.
I can't believe we're alive.
I hope this is the end.
Wow. Oh, I just realized they're morphing. This guy seems like he was a lot of fun.
See, Charles?
Continues to baffle local authorities. Not very smart, are they?
I kept saying it in my head, but then I just forgot it.
That's okay. Give you a tickle to show you I care.
Use my locket as your guide to help to find.
I'll try.
Try to keep them very still.
Keep still. Okay, good, good.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's all right.
You've brought us back to life.
I can't believe we're alive.
I hope this is the end.
Spoiler, it's not.
Happy Thanksgiving from Big Fish Games!
Yeah, there's the key to Ravenhearst, and Ravenhearst Unlock is the next. Well, after this, we're going to Shadow Lake, then Fate's Carnival. I hope. Fingers crossed.
In breaking news, several Blackpool residents reported hearing a massive explosion near the edge of town. Witnesses report having seen a large column of smoke that then changed into the shape of a bird and flew away. Police officials would like anyone with more information to contact them immediately. And now for the weather.
Maybe I am. While unable to save the missing Blackpool citizens, I was successful in freeing Emma, Rose, and the twins before overriding the controls of Charles's horrific life-sucking machine. We escaped via the cliffs before returning to watch the smoke-filled, fiery aftermath spew ash and debris high into the autumn sky. It may have been my imagination, but I swear I saw the shadowy contours of a raven form amid a column of smoke clawing its way into evening air. With the others in tow, I turned my back to the sea and began my journey home, confident that I will never again return to Ravenhearst Manor. Oh, I see. Okay. It's not game content per se. It is... Secret 1. Okay. A bolt. I was thinking bolt as like nut and bolt. What do we got going on here? One's a little trickier. All right. No. Okay. As we started our trek to the car, I felt the crumble of damp paper beneath my feet. I knelt down amongst the blackened rubble and dusted ash from a pair of drawings ejected from the devastated complex. I am uncertain who is represented on the bits of parchment, but I'll keep them as a souvenir of my victory over the evils now entombed beneath me. If nothing else, they serve as a firm reminder that I never again revisit these cursed grounds by the edge of the Irish Sea. I have no idea who this is. Okay, well, I guess apparently those are the two secrets. Again, thank you for hanging out with me. We will be next for, I think, Shadow Lake is what's coming up. And then after that, it will be back to Fate's Carnival. So, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me. Be back soon.